We are looking at acrylic liquid color, which is fun. It's kind of like marbling. Can you see it or no?
You held it all the way
Oh.
through.
There are a couple different brands. We've got Golden and the Ninja Splash. Go figure. At any rate, so I've already put a couple drops on. We've got a spray bottle with just water. And the fun thing is, once you spray it, it kind of starts to do this tie-dye spreading out. So you have to think in terms of what colors work well together and what you would want to kind of bleed together. I've got this white. I'm kind of curious to see. Golden white. Maybe I'll get a pink. I'm just going to activate it. That's gross. So you can see it's kind of doing its own thing. And then I have, this is just alcohol, 91% alcohol. And on the bottle you'll see you can buy 50%, 75, but it has to be 91. And then when you drop it,
Whoa.
it does this little funky thing. So I like using the laminate because you can kind of control and play around and drag it places and get different colors. And then all you have to do is stick your paper on top of it like a sponge and bring it in. So I'm just kind of playing around, creating this little atmosphere-y looking thing. And I've sprayed, this is watercolor paper, spraying the watercolor paper just so that it will absorb more of the ink. And this is just one way of working with it, where I'm going to kind of like monoprinting, where you get that one color. So here you can see it kind of instantly gives you a different feeling background, and you can go in and still manipulate. So without really overworking the watercolor paper, you can create these really neat blended backgrounds. Now, if you want something a little bit more bright, then I'm just going to go right onto this canvas that I was using, and I wouldn't do much other than put the colors on and spray it and leave it for a background. And you can do layers. Let's see what happens. And now it becomes quiet. So you can see I had some green left in here. It stains just like food coloring would. So you can get different degrees. Questions? No?
That's cool.
That's cool.
Great question.
I know, it's like, wow.
It's just like the quietness. It's.
So if you like
Oh wow.
that
Oh my
kind of
God.
fun
I want to
looseness.
Can I buy that from you and hang it on my wall tonight?
Oh, I tell you. So it's really kind of loose, kind of where you're doing that bleed effect with watercolor.
Will it dry like that, or would it? Okay.
It'll
that's
dry
cool.
this intense. It might fade in a little bit.
But it won't move around. And lose its place.
Not if I leave it just like this. What we can do is, if you want it even more intense, we can add a layer of acrylic and then do another layer on top of it, so that you could build layers and create this like galaxy look to it.
Cool tones in it.
Yeah, so it's kind of fun. You can also, on a canvas, do, have fish swimming in it or create a fantasy piece. So this could be a really fun environment, maybe, for a
Just got an idea, didn't you?
for a city,
area,
perhaps.
brainstorm.
Yeah. So there you go.